Hello, hello, and welcome back to Jelly's Nails. We're going to go over, I guess it's the May Mani by Me box. It's May already. I am a Maniology affiliate. Please use my discount code if you order for them. You get 10% off, I get a small commission, and I really appreciate it. If you would like to look at those cards, please pause them at any time. I kind of think that Mani's cute except for the pineapple. If you're a long-time watcher, you know I'm a pineapple hater. I hate them. So, this is the third Maniology box since I've started with Maniology doing reviews. I pay for these with my own money. I do not get PR. I don't know why. Maybe because I tell the truth. I don't know. This plate of the two is my favorite. I really do like the umbrellas. I like the towels. I think they're cute. And I like the water designs, although I feel like it's very similar to the bubble plates that came out a while back. This plate, I like that half. Like, I kind of like the vacation photos and the little rubber ducky and the sayings and stuff. I hate food stuff. I don't care if it's a pool floaty or whatever. So this is just my opinion, my personal preference. If I wasn't reviewing these for you guys, I probably would not have bought this box. I don't like food. I don't want food on my nails. I friggin' don't like pineapples, and so much of this has pineapples and food. Meh. And then this body shape thing kind of caused a controversy. I will agree that we could have done with one less butt shot maybe, and a chunkier person. So there was a lot of debate about that on the Maniology forums, and I do think it's justified actually. And Maniology acknowledged it and said, you know, that they're going to work to do better on that. So I'll give them props for that for sure, because I do love Maniology, but it does not mean I always love everything that comes from Maniology. And this, I can tell you, is probably the first product that I do not like. My first impression when I opened this, actually I'm going to get to that in a second. We're going to come back to that. I also want to talk about packaging, because there is a pile of boxes in my living room a mile high from Amazon. I'm going to have to spend like 45 minutes breaking down all these dang boxes, right? And then, so we have the plastic wrap, and then we have the box. Then we have the plastic around the stamping card, and then we have the plastic around the stamper. Like, my nail room has 2 trash cans in it just for stuff that I review, because there's so much freaking packaging on everything. It's ridiculous. Now, my first impression of this was, okay, it's an interesting idea. Let's see what happens. I thought maybe that the glitter that's in the stamper would be around the outside edge or something. No, they gave us a clear stamper full of glitter. Why? Why is it clear? You can't see anything. You can barely see those designs through that stamper. Also, the back of this, when I pressed down, shot out like a firecracker. 2 monocle stampers that I bought recently, the backs have shot out like that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they've changed their manufacturer or if there are supply chain issues. I don't know, but I'm not happy with all these things shooting out at me. And that hollow stamper, I'm sorry. It's one of the worst products I own from Maniology. I do not like it. Now, the stamping polishes, this is Sparkle, I believe. I think that's the name of it. Now I feel like I need to check. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. It's Splash. Sorry. So, it's a very sheer stamping polish. I'm not sure if they were thinking maybe jelly techniques with this, maybe. And that was a really bad scrape. I did not have enough polish on there for that design. The deeper a design is etched and the more things it has to fill in, you have to use a lot more polish. So that was on me, 100%. It needed more polish. And I also realized I didn't clean the whole plate with acetone, so I had to do that too. And I will preface this by saying I spent 3 hours staring at these plates last night going, what do I want to do with this? I've already stared at them for 2 hours since they released it, and I still don't know what I want to do with it. But finally I came up with an idea, and I was like, okay, great, I'm going to make this manicure. And I'm going to use these products in this box. I wanted to really test this stamper and see how much it irritated me that I couldn't see through it. Because I was really thinking, like, this is awful. Like, why would you not just make it a solid color? I don't understand. And as you can see, I stamped that crooked. Now, to be fair, and I want to be 100% on this, this did not transfer well, but I did roll and then press. So that could be it. Maybe it's one I just need to press straight down or roll, not mix the techniques. It could be me, but I still feel like even if that was the case, like the smudgy parts would be on me. But I still feel like there's some pickup problems in here. and that it just kind of went on and on and on. So I was a little disappointed in this particular image. So I thought, okay, we'll see what watermelon float looks like and go from there. That's another thing I want to talk about. The color splash, I get. It's a swimming pool thing. It's blue. It's supposed to be water. Totally get it. Fine. No big deal. Why watermelon? First, Maniology came out with a watermelon type color in their picnic box, which is also one I hated. And that one I really did not like. This one is worse. I do not like this box, y'all. The color's okay. It was still like a 2-coater when I painted it. And it doesn't give me much faith. Sometimes I get surprised. Sometimes I get surprised. And things that I have to 2-coat paint will stamp fine. And this one stamps fine. I mean, it's a creme polish. Maniology nails those pretty much. Yellows could use some work. And their metallics are usually great too. And when you look at them on the nail, they're not horrible. But you see the smudging. Again, that could be me. But I feel like not all of that is me. Like, I'll accept responsibility when I make a crap decision, but I don't think all of that was me. However, I finally came up with a plan. I decided I was going to make a look. I grabbed Essie Skinny Dip. If you know me, if you've been here for a minute, you know this is my absolute favorite for my skin tone as a natural nails but better. And so what I was thinking was I'm going to use the beach balls because I really like that design, and I'll do a watery swimming pool image on, like, I'll have accent nails that have the watery stuff, and the rest I'm going to do as a French. And I was going to go back and do the French in like a blue tip, a yellow tip, and a red tip to match the balls. Well, the first thing I noticed is you can see the damage on my nails, right? Now, I did not put on a ridge filling base coat or anything like that, but I did damage my nails accidentally with some acrylics recently. I forgot to put on a primer, and they all snapped and lifted and ripped my nails up. So my nails are in a heal phase. They are in very bad shape right now. You can definitely see where they ripped up and lifted though. And so that is a downside to metallic polish that not a lot of people talk about. You really, really, really have to have a good base coat under that, like a peel off. If you have ridges or anything, it's not going to be good. You're going to be able to see every ridge, everything with that. Where sometimes you can get away with it with the creme. You cannot with the metallic. So I went in here to grab these beach balls. My intention was white outline and then one each triangle, red, yellow, and blue to match the French tips, right? And I'm using Frozen, which, by the way, I feel like the longer I've had this, the less white it is. When I was looking at it today, it very much reminded me of the white that was in the Art Nouveau Mani by Me box. It's like it aged, and it's not really turning yellow, but I feel like it's not as bright of a white as it was. And it is a year or two old now, but it's not stored in sunlight or anything like that. Like, it's a dark room in my nail room. I keep the windows closed, blinds down, curtains closed. It shouldn't have affected it like that. And I'm looking at this and I'm trying to stamp. And if you notice, I'm changing stampers. I'm changing stamping cards. I am trying to get this thing to pick up. And what I really realized was it's not... Sometimes I had a bad pickup. But sometimes what it was I didn't realize it until when I was watching this video back while I was editing. It picked up okay. It's just the design was awful. Like, it shouldn't be that thick on a beach ball. It shouldn't be these big, huge white things unless it's an alternating section that's supposed to be white. And I feel like the more I stamped it, the less it looked like beach balls. And it was just very frustrating. And it was at this point that, honestly, I really just started getting fed up and frankly pissed off, because to spend so much time to even figure out a design I wanted to do, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably spent about 5 hours trying to come up with something because I was so uninspired by this. I was so annoyed that so much of it was food related. The body thing irritated me a little bit too, so it's like I just could not come up with something where I was like, I'm gonna love this design. And it really, really did irritate me. It is my least favorite Mani by Me box yet. And I really hated that picnic one, but I don't like the extra bonus item in this. Basically, they sent me 2 plates that I don't really like. The Stampin' Polishes are okay, but they're not fantastic either. To me, it was a flop 100% all the way around. And you guys know, like, I try not to be that grumpy person, but I try to be honest and fair. And in my opinion, this was not for me. I would not have bought this. Like, if I didn't review them for you guys, I would not have purchased this one. I did not like it. I'm sorry. It facts are facts. Didn't like it. Very curious to know what you guys all think. Please let me know. Leave me a message below. Let me know what you thought about it. I'm very interested to hear if I'm just being a grumpy butt or if other people felt this way too. So leave me a comment. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Bye-bye.